Hi beautiful souls! Thank you for checking in with me again here on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about my hormonal acne, how it started for me, and how I got rid of it eventually. For the purpose of this video, I am not wearing any makeup. I'm only wearing tinted rose lip balm, but I'm not wearing any foundation or concealer. So this is what my skin is looking like right now. In this video, I also was not wearing any foundation. The only thing I was wearing was bronzer and blush. And this is what it used to look like. Besides the big ass pimples, you can see the sadness in my eyes. I was miserable. All a bitch wanted is some clear skin, come on! So as you can see, it was a mess. I looked like a pepperoni pizza. That photo, I was at around an age of, I think 22, probably 23. I'm 25 right now. Throughout my youth, I really did not struggle with any acne. When I was in high school, I never had anything. My skin was great. I was never worried about anything. I was not eating a special way. I really had no pimples. This is really bad, but I used to make fun of other kids and I was like, haha, at least I don't have any acne. Come to find out, it would hit me way later in my adult age. Now, if my name was Darman, I would say never bully people with acne because you never know when you will get it yourself. Which was very annoying. I'd rather have had it at around 16, but I started getting it around like, I think 18 or 19 years old, something like that age. And when I started getting acne, I started panicking and I was like, no, what the hell? What is happening to me? So I started Googling stuff. I tried all types of topical cream and that didn't work for me. So I decided to go to the doctor and I was like, I have this acne, like what is going on with me? Do you have any stronger creams for me? So they would prescribe creams for me. It started with benzoyl peroxide. You probably have heard of that before. All that would do is make my face look like I went through a building that was set on fire. I was red, entirely red in the face. And on top of that, I think I might have had an allergic reaction because my eyes would swell up. They looked like tiny little slits the day after applying benzoyl peroxide. So that was not for me. Afterwards, my doctor prescribed retinol for me, but that also didn't help for me. The only thing it did really would make the other acne scars fade away, but it didn't do anything for the active acne. So I kept on struggling, and eventually I was like, okay, I need to go to the doctor again because I have done my research online and I have read that people completely clear their acne with Accutane. So I decided to go to the doctor again after I have went multiple times during a couple of years. And I was like, okay, so you can see my file. You can see I've tried this cream, this, that, and that, and it hasn't worked. It all has not worked. So now I want to go to the last step. I want to go on Accutane. So my doctor was like, okay, I'll send you to the dermatologist and they will analyze your skin and then they will prescribe you with Accutane. So all said and done, I went to the dermatologist, which really expensive. They charge you just for the visit around like 100 euros and I'm like, what the fuck did you charge me for? Just to tell me I could go on Accutane for like scribbling a paper? Like, what the hell? And it's not even in your healthcare, so I'm like, but whatever. I went on Accutane even though I knew that it had so much health risks and side effects, but I was like, well, most of the time those side effects don't apply to me anyway. I'm just gonna do it. I just want my skin to be clear. I can't walk around like this. I'm not happy. So I started Accutane, and in the beginning I didn't have any issues, but I started to have joint pain. I was like, what is this? Where is this coming from? So I thought to myself, oh yeah, I remember I'm taking Accutane. This is one of the side effects. So I quit it. But my skin was already cleared up from it, so I quit at the right time. However, after I quit Accutane, my acne slowly started to come back. It came back. And I already read this on the internet that this was a possibility, but I just thought like, oh, no, it's not going to happen to me. Knowing damn well that there is a possibility that something will go bad, it always happens to me. I just went along with it. So it came back and I was like, no, what do I do now? What do I do now? And I did more research and I figured out my acne might actually be hormonal. Nobody has told me this, doctors have not helped me with this, so I thought maybe I have PCOS because sometimes my period would come late, sometimes I would not have it for 2 months, and I was like, okay, maybe I have PCOS. So I explained to my doctor, but my doctor was like, no, you're not overly hairy, so you don't have it. I'm like, bro, you don't need to have all of the symptoms of something to have a certain disease. Anyway, the doctor didn't want to help me. So I was left to myself and the internet. And I could either buy more expensive products and waste my money or actually research more. So that's what I did. I looked into PCOS and I just assumed that I had PCOS. I still really don't know if I have it or not. So I just assumed I have PCOS and I looked up what you can do to combat the hormonal acne that comes with PCOS. So what I found are a couple of things that I did, which I'm going to tell you later in the video. But first I'm going to tell you the general stuff that I did to clear my face up. So this is what everyone tells you. First thing I did is drink more water. So I drank around 3 to 4 liters water, still do that. Second thing I did, diet. They keep saying that science hasn't proven that diet has no impact on your acne, but I swear to God it does. It does. I don't believe in science anyway. What I actually meant to say is that I don't trust science 100%. Like, I believe companies can pay scientists to publish the result that they are looking for, so I don't trust science anyway. But you know field research, right? You know what field research is? This is field research. I'll tell you that. Food has such a big impact on your face, on your whole body, so it's crazy to think that it wouldn't cause acne, because it does. I started cutting out dairy. When I started cutting out dairy, my face cleared up so fast. I cannot tell you how fast it cleared up. When I cut out dairy, wow, that was just a miracle for me. Next thing that I cut out is sugar. I'll tell you guys, sugar is the devil. It is the actual devil. It will ruin your body and it will ruin your face. So I cut that out. I meant to say that I avoid it as much as possible. I do sometimes eat sugar. Next thing that I did, I made sure that I ate vegetables every day and with every meal. Lately, I've not been doing that with every meal, but I try to do it with every meal because then it'll be easier to hit my target of 250 grams of vegetables a day. And I try to have a variety of different vegetables that I eat. The next thing that really helped me and that I haven't heard of before, it is called DIM. Looks like this. This you can get in the Netherlands at Holland and Beret. And you take 2 capsules a day when you're eating. And what this basically does, when you have too much of testosterone in your body, which is exactly the case with PCOS as far as I know, or you have too much estrogen in your body, your hormones are not in balance. So what DIM does, it makes sure that your hormones are in balance. And what happens when your hormones are not in balance, you get acne and you get other symptoms for that, like missing periods and stuff. So I started taking DIM and that seemed to really stop my acne. Like, I am not getting any pimples anymore. The only time I'm getting pimples is when I don't sleep or when I introduce a little bit of dairy into my diet, which I do occasionally because who can say no to tiramisu? So yeah, that is when I do get a little bit of pimples. Matter of fact, I have like 2 tiny ones on my forehead because I didn't sleep yesterday, because I'm stressing over the fact that the elites are trying to enslave humanity for the rest of our lives. But that's something else for another day. Anyway, the last thing that I did is drink licorice tea. So I read this, that licorice tea and some other flower tea, which I'm going to put somewhere here, I forgot the name, they can also help you regulate your hormones. So I started drinking that. And when I started drinking that, in combination with the DIM, like my skin just My skin has never looked this good, guys. If I tell you, my skin has never looked this good. Can you see this? Okay, maybe you see some acne scarring, but no active pimples. I'm glowing. I have tried B5 even, like overdosing on B5. I am sure that you've read about that. Did nothing for me. Did absolutely nothing for me. But all of the things that I just mentioned, dim, the water, cutting out dairy, cutting out sugar, drinking licorice tea, that really has transformed my skin like crazy. What I also started doing to get my skin looking this clear and glowy, I started derma rolling. I bought this derma roller from Jane Amber Beauty. I'm gonna put the link below. And I started derma rolling once a month on my face, and then I'll put aloe vera gel on my face afterwards and nothing else. That would also cause my skin to glow more, because what derma rolling does, it makes like tiny little holes in your skin, which promotes your skin to produce more collagen. So all of those things have caused me to look like this. I am making this video to try and help someone to maybe look further into other things. Like, doctors mostly don't get to the root cause of the problem. They will just prescribe you some drug, some topical cream, and it should help it get away. Maybe it will remove the acne, but the acne will come back as long as the root cause is staying in your body. Like, for example, the hormone imbalance. If you keep having the imbalance, you will keep having hormonal acne. It's logical. I really hope that I helped someone today with this information. If you have any acne, or if you had acne and you've tried some stuff that have helped you get rid of the acne, please let me know what you did. Maybe you can help others in the comment section. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, and if you like seeing videos on food, health, skin, beauty, whatever, subscribe to me, because I'm gonna do way more videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye!